Hello my friends, Asoka the Geek here, and for this review, we're going to be taking a look at the new McFarlane Toys DC Direct Batman Beyond, Batman, Bruce Wayne, and Ace. I shouldn't say new, because these actually have been out for quite some time now, and I'm just finally getting around to reviewing them. So these are reproductions, reissues of the legendary DC Collectibles Batman the Animated Series line. I think this set was originally a 3-pack when DC Collectibles did it, but McFarlane remade them. I use the term remade, but they are using different plastic. Same molds though. So the mold is exactly the same, but the plastic is different. I actually prefer the plastic on the McFarlane versions because they seem a little bit sturdier. The DC Collectibles ones were known to break very easily, especially at the joints. So I do find the McFarlane ones a little bit sturdier. Now, these were originally, I think the Bruce Wayne was a Comic-Con exclusive for a minute. There are even versions of this that has like a little Comic-Con sticker on it, I believe. But then they did see a limited run at Target. And man, they were not very easily or readily available. That's the only disappointment here. Is I'm so happy McFarlane reissued these, but I wish they had made them more widely available. I still need to get the unmasked Terry McGinnis. I think that's the platinum, and it looks great. It's an unmasked Batman Beyond, and I've never seen it in on any store shelves, so I'll probably end up going to eBay for that one. But what are you gonna do? Anyways, as far as these figures go, my Batman's a little bit loose in here, but I love the packaging on these because it actually uses the Batman Beyond logo and all that. I don't remember the DC Collectibles one, but I love this packaging. It looks great. Excuse me. When DC Collectibles did these figures, these were the only figures I think they ever did from Batman Beyond. It was a part of their Batman the Animated Series line, and they strayed a little bit from Batman. They did like a Superman and Lois Lane 2-pack, as well as a Girls' Night Out with Supergirl. But it was all under the Batman the Animated Series umbrella. And then for a minute they had a Justice League line that was at first exclusive to the DC shop on the now defunct DC Universe streaming app, where Teen Titans originally aired and Swamp Thing, and they were trying to make shows on that thing, and they had a DC shop that had the Justice League figures exclusively for a while. So long history there. I'm sorry, going off on tangents here, but anyways, as far as these figures go, 2 batarangs, 3 extra sets of hands. You have a stand as well. You have wings in the back, and man, this is just such a spot-on Terry McGinnis, even before we get out of the packaging. That's just a beautiful, just captures the animated appearance perfectly. Then you got old man Bruce Wayne here with his cane, Ace the Bat Hound, extra sets of hands. So yeah, really nice figures. And I actually have the original Bruce Wayne handy, so I'll compare him to that one as well. Without further ado, let's get these guys out of the packaging and take a closer look. Alright, so here are the figures outside of the packaging. First, let's take a look at the trading cards. The original versions did not come with the trading cards, so these are nice. Very nice art there. Oh, there goes Batman Beyond. We'll focus on Bruce then. But there you go. Very basic, nice trading card artwork there. Then there are the figures. As you can see, Terry comes with a bunch of extra hands. Bruce comes with an extra bunch of hands as well. And they both come with the base. But let's take a closer look at the figures though. So here he is, Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond, and man, just such a beautiful figure. Just, just ripped from the cartoon, right? Just the simplistic design of the suit with the red and the black. Really nicely done. The wings, I don't know. I have the original somewhere here. I never display the original with the wings either. I think it's functional, I think it'll look fine when you're kind of gliding, but I never thought they quite captured the wings the way I would have liked it, because they looked way too like attached like a glider, where I felt like the ones in the cartoon were much more kind of a part of the suit, if you know what I mean. But what can you do? There's only so much you can do there, but it works. You can make some fun poses with it. This easily detaches. It comes apart, as you can see, and yeah, this is the way that I will be displaying Terry. And let's put a batarang in one of his arms here. Bear with me. And I'm glad they still have these stands with these figures just because they were known to fall over very easily. So very nice that we have the stands once again here. But there he is holding a Batarang. And man, I gotta say, that's a pretty well-scaled Batarang accessory. Not overly big. I think it fits nicely. Let's have him like hold it up. Dropped it. I'm just dropping everything today. Let's have him hold it in a pose there, kind of. And there we go. All right. So there he is, holding it in a pose there. Looks great. Love this figure. I got to dig up my original one, but it's, again, same mold. The plastic's a little bit different here. And with different plastic, it's going to change the appearance of the figure as well, which you'll see when I compare Bruce. But overall, just a fantastic figure. As you can see, great articulation there, especially considering, you know, the style of this figure is right, you know, from the cartoon. So the way they did the articulation without really sacrificing much of the design is, I think, great. And you can make some really good head moves with him. Would have been nice if it came with like boosters that you could attach to his feet. That would have been cool, but no real complaints here, guys. This is a fantastic Batman Beyond figure. If you get this guy, I think this is the only Batman Beyond figure you'll ever really need. Man, that Mondo Batman Beyond figure, though, is very tempting. But there you go. So there's Terry. Next up, we have, let's take a look at Ace. So there's Ace. You do have some articulation here. You can move him around. You can have him laying down there like a good boy. So yeah, but Ace the Bat Hound looks very much like his animated counterpart. Looks great. And then we have Old Man Bruce here with his cane. And yeah, he looks fantastic. He looks like just like he did in the cartoon with his little hunchback there. And man, I just hear him saying the words, "Welcome to my world, Terry." Very bad impression I just did, but you know what I mean. Such a great show. But there he is. Articulation, as you can see, he moves around pretty nicely. But not much else with the articulation. He's, you know, not meant to move around too much in his age. I wish he came with like a kryptonite ring. Just that would have been fun. But other than that, no complaints here. I will note that on the figure stands, Terry's does say the new Batman Adventures on it. Bruce's says nothing on it. So just wanted to point that out. But let's see how this Bruce Wayne compares to the original release. All right, so there is the new one on the left, the older one on the right. As you can see, they look pretty much the same. The plastic is different, so you see some color discrepancies with the plastic. But other than that, the one on the right, the skin tone, I think works a little bit better. It's a little bit more natural. And the one on the left has got those really big eyebrows. So I would say the original has the better head sculpt. Slightly, I guess really paint job is more accurate. I like the skin tone of the original a bit more than the new one. But still, overall, you know, the new one's great as well. So yeah. Do you need to upgrade if you already have the originals? Probably not. I mean, unless you wanted to keep it in the box, I think that would be really the only reason to upgrade. Or if your ones are a little scuffed up like mine, I think that's also another good reason to upgrade. And for those of you wondering how these scale next to a modern McFarlane figure, let's take a look. So here is Christian Bale as Batman, obviously. So yeah, these are more 6. You know, it's funny, at the time I thought they were 7-inch, but obviously not. But yeah, so these are more like 6-inch sized or smaller. So yeah, they are not going to scale well at all with the DC Multiverse line. And they're not really meant to, right? This is a totally different line from McFarlane Toys. But at least you can kind of see here what you're getting into if you decide to go down this fun rabbit hole of animated Batman figures. But that's about it, guys. There you go. There's your look at Batman Beyond. I would highly recommend picking these up if you have any interest. Because with the McFarlane line coming to an end in 2026, don't know if you'll ever get a chance to buy them again. I mean, I don't see Mattel reissuing the DC Direct figures. They never... I just don't see that happening. So if you do want these, I would highly recommend picking them up now. I know they're really hard to get as it is, but I feel like they're only going to be even harder to get like 2-3 years from now. So that's my advice on these figures. And you'll hear me saying that a lot on these type of reviews. But anything you're interested in, just try to get it now. Who knows what the future is going to hold and if you'll be able to get them later on. Or you will, of course, but we'll see how much they cost. But there you go. There's your look at Batman Beyond, Bruce Wayne, and Batman. Hope you enjoyed this review. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day.